The ultimate Japan travel guide. Let's go. In this video, we're gonna break down everything you need to know before you travel to Japan. We'll start with geography so you know which cities where and you have visual representation in your mind. Then we'll help you choose the best season to visit depend on what kind of experience you are looking for. Next, we will cover the transportation and SIM card option. After that, we will cover the must visit spot in every city you should visit. Also, we will share few common mistake tourists usually make which you can avoid. And once you have this basic idea, we will also share ready to use 7-day itinerary, and if you watch till the end you would be able to customize it according to your need. Plus we will share all the experience you can have in Japan only, both free and paid. And in the later section we also have a list of items which we think you should take as a souvenir, or you can buy it in Japan which is much cheaper there or maybe in a better quality than anywhere else in the world. And in the last we will also share how much it will actually cost you to visit Japan. Here's the Japan map, an island covered by the water. The first is Tokyo City. It's the capital of Japan. You can find everything there. The second one is Osaka. You can consider it as a food capital of Japan. The third is Kyoto. Kyoto is full of temples and traditional houses. This is the true representation of old Japan. Fourth one is Nara. It's famous for the deer we all see on social media. Fifth one is Hiroshima. It's famous for its history. We all know what happened there. And if you are one of those people who want to cover some extra, here are the 4 places which you might want to include in your trip. The first one is Okinawa. It's famous for its pristine blue water and the white sand beaches. Aomori. This city is famous for cherry blossom and ski. The third one is Amano Hashidate. This is our personal favorite. You can have amazing view from the top of the park. Kanazawa. It's quieter and little less crowded than Kyoto. Best time to visit Japan. Let's talk about seasons because experience can change a lot depending on which season you are going in. March to May, this is the most popular season to visit. Cherry blossom are on its bloom. The weather is nice, but it is very crowded around that time and everything will be very expensive. June to August is the rainy season in Japan. The temperature will be around 25 to 35 degrees Celsius. It will be little humid, but still it's a good time to travel to Japan. It will be less expensive and crowded than cherry blossom season. September to November, this is autumn season and the fall color will be amazing. I think it will be better than cherry blossom. But remember one thing, this is typhoon season, so the weather can be unpredictable. December to February, this is off season. It will be very cold, but it will be heaven for ski and snowboarders. The price will be cheap. there will be less crowds. So if you are into colder season, this might be a perfect time to visit Japan. In our recommendation, you should visit in the end of the April to start of the May, because you can still see cherry blossom up in the north in Aomori, and there will be less crowded as most of the tourists will start leaving by that time. And the plus point is, in the May, Japan start having their sumo fights. So if you are into that, you can also enjoy the sumo fight. It's amazing. Network and data in Japan. Now let's talk about data, the most important thing in today's world. We all need a high-speed internet because we want to use translation, we want to use maps, we want to scroll through our Instagram. So we all need a solid internet. You have 4 options: eSIM, physical SIM, international eSIMs, and pocket Wi-Fi. Let's keep the pocket Wi-Fi aside for a minute. I won't recommend going with the physical SIM card because it's little inconvenient. Either you go with the local eSIM or you go with the international eSIM like Arialo or Silo. I will recommend you to go with the local eSIMs because the coverage will be much better and it will have unlimited data. Versus as international eSIM, yes, it's very convenient to install. You can install before you arrive to the country, but the thing is, it will be a little expensive if you finish your data. Transportation in Japan, going from point A to point B. First thing you need to know is be prepared for walking. Japan is made for walkers and you have to walk a lot, maybe 15 to 20,000 steps each day. So that will be your primary means of transportation. But after that, the most convenient transportation system is trains or bullet train. Japan is famous for its bullet trains, so you should try. Skip the flights between the cities unless you are going to a remote island like Okinawa where the train system doesn't work. Transportation is one of the biggest expense if you are going on an international trip, especially in Japan. So we have created a separate video dedicated to transportation options, which will cover your JR pass, bullet train, how to book them, do you want to take the JR pass or you should just book it on the go, what options you have from airport to city transfers. Also, people say booking taxi is very expensive in Japan, but there are certain times where taxi might be cheaper than subway. So we'll cover all this point in separate video and I will include the link somewhere here. Common mistakes tourists made in Japan. There are only few mistakes usually people made in Japan. First is transportation. If you don't book it wisely, you might end up paying 2 times more than what it would actually cost. Second is booking in advance. Everything in Japan is booked in advance, so unless you plan ahead, it will be very difficult for you to find bookings, especially for most popular places. The third one is eating late. I know in lots of countries you can go out in the middle of the night, 2 am, and you will find something to eat or some restaurants open. But in Japan, it's not the case. Most of the restaurants will close by 10 p.m. sharp. So plan your meal ahead. I would recommend to have your dinner by 9 p.m. The last one is ignoring queue ethics. In Japan, people are very particular about queuing. So make sure you are not cutting lines. Places to visit in each city in Japan. The first is Shibuya Crossing. We all have seen tons of video on this one, so I think you know what I'm talking about. Sensoji Temple, Tokyo oldest and most colorful temple with vibrant streets. Tokyo Skytree if you want to have a panoramic city view. Akibara, it's famous for anime lovers, game and tech geeks. Shibuya Sky, it's a rooftop observatory with a breathtaking view. Everyone should visit it. One tip, try to book it in advance and the evening slot. Team Lab Planets, it is a must visit place. The experience, the art, the visuals, everything is amazing. I haven't seen something like that in any other country. Ginza, it's a high-end shopping district. Everyone should visit it. If you don't have budget, you can just go to Uniqlo or GU, but you should visit this place. Memory Lane, narrow alley full of local food joints and old Tokyo vibes. Tokyo Tower, iconic red tower inspired by the Eiffel Tower, great for night views. Kabukicho, it's Tokyo's red light district filled with nightlife and neon lights. You can also visit parks like Uno Park or Yoyogi Park. Starbucks Reserve Roastery. There are only 6 in the world and you are lucky there's one in Japan. You should visit this place. Let's talk about Osaka. You can go to Osaka Castle, a historical landmark with beautiful grounds, especially during cherry blossom season. Dontobori, probably one of the most famous place in Osaka. You will see neon light street, along the canal, famous for street food, nightlife, and the famous Running Man sign. There are a few more places I will include in description. Now let's talk about Kyoto. Fushimi Inari. I'm sure you have seen this place all over the internet. Thousands of red gates. It's an amazing and must visit place. Bamboo Park. It will be very crowded, but I would recommend you to go once. Gion district. There are houses which are hundreds of years old. You can also go to one of the very unique Starbucks there. There are a few other places you can go like Philosopher Path, Nijo Castle, Toji Temple. I will include all the other places in the description. Nara. There are only two places you can visit in Nara. One is Nara Park, which is famous for the deer roaming freely. Second is Todaiji Temple. And if you plan to go to this temple, I would definitely recommend you to try the nostril challenge. And if you cannot, it would be fun to watch other people give it a try. Aomori. There's only one place, which is Hirosaki Castle Park, which is famous for cherry blossom or Sakura festival. Kanazawa. It's a small city just like Tokyo. Here are the places you can visit in Kanazawa. Amano Hashidate. There's only one place you need to go, which is Amano Hashidate Viewland. You can have amazing views of Japan, ride the chairlift, and also for a few bucks you can ride this car. Okinawa. It's an island famous for its beaches and pristine water. Here are the places you can go in Okinawa. And here's my 7-day itinerary for you. The day 1 you arrive, depend on what time you arrive, I would recommend this day to keep it relaxed because you are already tired from the flight. The one thing you can do is go for shopping. And why shopping in the start? So you can wear all the clothes you bought on the day 1. Day 2, Tokyo. I'm guessing you are landing in Tokyo and that's where you will start your journey. In early morning you can go to Team Labs, and after that you can have your lunch and go straight to Shibuya crossing. And if you have the evening ticket for Shibuya Sky, you can just go up and enjoy the panoramic view from the top. By the night you can go to Akihabara, which is famous for its lights, games, party and anime culture. Day 3, wake up early in the morning, take the bullet train and leave for Kyoto. Once you reach there, I would recommend you to go straight to Bamboo Park and enjoy the nature. Once you are done, come back to Gion district by the time of sunset and you can enjoy the old traditional houses and traditional street and grab a coffee in one of the unique Starbucks of the world. Day 4, trip to Nara and Osaka. I'm including Nara and Osaka together because you don't have much to do in Nara. Go to the Deer Park, and within Deer Park there is the Todaiji Temple. So if you want to go there, you can go there. And by noon you can leave to Osaka, have your lunch in Osaka. If you want to do more shopping, you can do that. You can explore Osaka in the day, and by the night have dinner in Osaka because Osaka is famous for its food. Day 5, we kept it free. Only in the morning go to Kyoto and Fushimi Inari, and the rest of the day you can utilize according to your choices. Day 6, go back to Tokyo, go to Starbucks Reserve Roastery, Tokyo Tower and Kabukicho for red light area. Day 7 is departure. Depending on the time of your flight, you can decide to go for a souvenir shopping or you can explore a little more of Tokyo. Let's say if you are going for 10 days, I will keep the itinerary same, but I will add these 3 places. Amano Hashidate for the amazing view. I would also include one day for theme park like Disneyland, Universal or Disney Sea, and I will keep one day aside for Mount Fuji or Hitachi Sea Park. Now in the end, let's see how much you will actually need to visit Japan for 7 days. Flights 45 to 55,000. Accommodation 70,000 to 1 lakh, keeping 7,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees per night. JR Pass for 7 days will cost you around 33,000 rupees. Local transport will cost you around from 5,000 to 7,000 rupees. Food will cost you around from 10,000 to 20,000 rupees. Attraction can cost you from 10,000 to 1 lakh rupees depending on the places you visit. Let's say if you want to go theme park, the budget will be much higher. If you are doing the free activities more, the budget will be much less. Souvenir shopping again from 10,000 to 1 lakh rupees depending on your budget and the things you want to spend on. SIM card and Wi-Fi 2,500 to 4,000 rupees, and let's keep 10,000 for miscellaneous item. It will cost you somewhere around 1,80,000 to 2 lakh, and if you are a couple, it will cost you around 2.8 to 3 lakh rupees. Again, these are just estimates based on the choice of your accommodation and food. It can vary a lot. We went for 14 days and 4 people and we end up spending 10 lakh rupees. We have few more detailed videos like things to buy from Japan, transportation guide, experience you can only have in Japan. So go check it out. And if you like this video, like and subscribe.